However, there's actually been... do you know what Paladins is? There's actually been some drama. Like a couple weeks ago, a couple Paladins former developers made like a podcast type of thing. And the drama around Paladins has actually gotten a bit more interesting, let's say. There's this French guy who wanted to make Paladins too, and for some reason it blew up on YouTube, within the Paladins community anyway. So this guy, the Paladins 2 project, posted a video 2 weeks ago, but he got the response today. So yeah, he's trying to buy Paladins. So this guy claims he has been playing Paladins for a long time. So have I. But listen here for a second when he talks about the bugs. And it's absolutely ludicrous how he talks about it.
Serious revival proposal. I'm not pretending that buying a game like Paladins is easy. It's really, really not. There are legal issues, IP issues, server costs, development costs, NJ question, technical debt, contracts, employees, publishing rate, probably...
NJ in question, technical debt, contracts. He does not know really what goes into programming. At least that's how he comes off here.
100 things I don't even know yet.
Yeah, and here he kind of betrayed his position to me. He doesn't really understand how much goes into this.
For me, it was a huge part of my life. I've been playing Paladins since the beta. I was a semi-professional Paladins player and coach.
Okay, good.
I spent thousands of hours.
Okay, he also claims to be a Paladins coach, but in actuality, there's nothing about him in Paladins when you search for him. Just in League of Legends, not Paladins.
I think Paladins still has one of the strongest foundations for any hero shooter ever
Yes, it does. This is true.
made. The problem is not the core idea. It is not that players never loved it. The problem is that the game never got the second chance it deserved.
That's actually not the problem. If you know anything about Hi-Rez, you know that Hi-Rez was the problem. Still is.
So, here is the idea. Not a meme, not a fantasy. I don't ask you to just,
It is very much a fantasy of his.
give me money and trust me, bro. It's
He says, don't give me money and trust me, bro. He's trying to make it sound like he's not asking for money, despite the video launching with a GoFundMe campaign. Kind of scummy. So originally, as I understood, the campaign was for like $20,000, but he has since raised it to $1 million. And there's more.
a real plan. Step 1, prove that the Paladins community is still alive.
Prove that the Paladins community is still alive. No, the Paladins community has never died. There's nothing to prove.
Before anyone
It's
can buy
visible.
anything, before anyone can negotiate even anything, before you can raise serious money, we need proof. We need to show
Proof
that
of what?
people still care.
They know that people care about this game, and they even responded today. But we're gonna get to that later.
So this video is not just a fundraiser, not yet. I'm not asking
Not just a fundraiser, not yet.
you just to send me money today. I am asking you to do something more important first. Show up.
Yeah, there's a lot of red flags here. If this video was a red flag, YouTube's own logo would be blushing at the fact how red this video is. And yeah, he only has like 600 euros for his campaign. So the saga is not over. Let's go back to the searching results, and there was this guy that responded to him. Nobbycook. Quick video.
Alright, what's up, Nubby here?
And
Out of
I think
nowhere,
we
this
can
guy
look at
comes and then
this
says
in-
this.
I'm trying to buy
In its entirety.
Paladins.
So, who is he? There are reports of him doing, like, League of Legends coaching.
Yeah,
And,
he's in League of Legends, not
There's
Paladins.
also his TikTok channel, which is on League of Legends. You can see his face.
Mhm.
And so, Paladins is a really old game. Everybody knows each other. The game's been out for 10 years. All the content creators know each other, and nobody knows who he is. Comes out of nowhere, starts at Paladins 2.
He literally appeared today on my feed. That's how unusual this guy is.
fundraiser, starts to collect money, and this is a huge red flag to the point where
Yeah, if you look at it, the original campaign was for 22k. He thought he could buy the IP from Hi-Rez for 22,000. That's not enough. Not even a million is, and we'll get to that later.
he was spamming content on Reddit. So I have a video recording. The Reddit moderators took down the posts, but he was spamming
He was even
the
spamming
Reddit
dead subreddits for
with
Paladins.
basically the copy paste. And if you actually take a look at the comments down here, all the comments are very all the comments are very generic. Looks like AI generated for the most part.
Mhm.
And
I took a look at them.
I do a lot of AI stuff.
agree.
In fact, paladinscat.com, the statistics website that I'm building right now, is built on top of AI, right? As we speak, I have a bunch of AI stuff running background. So I know what AI looks like. I'm very familiar with it, and the whole thing just
He
looks
even
like
responded.
AI slop. So just be aware. This is a serious red flag.
It is.
Just don't do this. Like, you're not gonna buy IP with like 22k euros.
Yeah, after this video he bumped it up to 1 million. Because he really does not understand business. And he even responded, "Hey man, so let's clarify things. Yes, as stated in the video, I am now an entrepreneur and professional League of Legends coach, but a semi-pro Paladins coach. Nobody knows him. This guy just... Here I am, give me Paladins." He decided to quit Paladins to get to League after he had no real hope of becoming a competitive game. So why is he doing this now? Why after losing hope he didn't do this at the time when it would have been the best moment to do it? In the video I specifically did not ask for money. Yeah, he repeated this a couple times despite having a GoFundMe link. He claims to not use Reddit and not even know where the spam posts came from. Buying bots is a thing, so there's really no... you can't fight it. Did not bought the video, it exploded after 12 days. It did explode, that much is true. I do play Paladins and I actually do not get very many Paladins videos on my feed these days anymore. So to actually get like a Paladins video on my feed was actually quite interesting. If you see this, please do not give money to the GoFundMe. This is how we raise credibility. So this is... even the language here is weird. Credibility. You wouldn't need credibility if you were already someone known. If you were not, just put out your earnest mission. But using specifically words like credibility means you already know you have none. And for what you're trying to do, it requires a lot. But just like raising a cause like Angemon has been doing on Twitter, even by just like making fan games using Paladins assets, that's actually enough for Paladins. Like this guy just pops out of nowhere like a mushroom and then just says, "Give me money," basically. Even though he's saying, "Don't give me money," but he's still saying the words to come together as a community and show Hi-Rez that Paladins has potential. For that, it takes a lot of effort to actually get something moving, because Hi-Rez is notoriously bad with like community involvement. Yeah. Yes. 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 And actually a Realm creator, Thor, has been doing that with his project Leyline. And he even mentions like these fan projects. Fine, if you like Paladin so much, race for your own project. Don't try to buy the IP, because it is a big IP. This actually was attempted in the past already. Some Chinese bootleggers basically yoinked all of the Paladins assets and made like a knockoff mobile game. This already happened to Paladins, but illegally. So I'm guessing this is like a legal attempt at this. But if you want, do a fan project. Make, for example, what I'm about to do today, maps in Team Fortress 2 that have the Siege game mode. Yes, we're gonna do that today. But first, this drama. Thank you for. Is now clearer. But wait, there is more. There is more to this drama. The guy responded with a video as well, and I have not seen this one yet.
Alright, what's up, Nubby here? Out of nowhere, this guy comes and then tests this.
I'm trying to buy Paladins. Okay, so let's start with this. I do not come from nowhere. You probably don't know me. But first of all, if no one does it, well, it's gonna be some random
But if nobody knows you, you do come out of nowhere. That's why the expression exists.
who does it. So here I am. Second of all, I'm not coming from nowhere because as stated in the video that you probably didn't watch as a whole, I am
Just because you're coming from League does not mean that that's somewhere in Paladins regard. League players literally mean nothing to Paladins.
really anchored in the League of Legends community in France. I am a professional League of Legends coach. I've been as well a professional, semi-professional coach in Paladins for teams like Viction and Darx that are teams in
Can those teams actually vouch for you?
France. I have personally screamed against Fnatic. I have played as well solo queues against Fnatic. I'm not known internationally. I'm not that much known in even in the France community, but you know there are like thousands of players, so you can't know anyone. And even if I wasn't known, I should start somewhere. So well. So about the fundraiser, I said in the video multiple times that I do not want money yet. All right.
What he's doing here is bringing attention to it anyway. Even if you say like you don't want money now, you're bringing attention to it, and that's still something than nothing.
I said if you believe in the project, you can already give. That will make me able to pay, you know, maybe some old coaches to talk about this, etc. Every single euro on this fundraiser will go to the Paladins 2 project. If
So why don't you just start your own class-based shooter? The Source engine is free.
I do not
Source 2 engine is even free, I think.
do it, if I am not able to do it, I will
Unity is free. C# is free. There's many free tools to actually start doing it at no budget whatsoever.
refund every single euro. All right. Okay.
To collect money.
The fundraiser was just, you know, a way to show that this is serious.
Yeah. In that regard, he had a name to him. Like, he wasn't basketball big, he was household big. People knew his name, even people who didn't play basketball. It is. Actually, Paladins itself is based on Unreal 3. Unreal is literally the thing that they used for Paladins.
And this is a huge red flag to the point where he was spamming content on Reddit.
Well,
So
about that, let's just.
I have a video recording. The Reddit moderators took down the post, but he was spamming the Reddit.
I do not know this. I do not use Reddit. I don't know who this is. I just think that people really like the opportunity because people have been waiting for this for years, but people like you never did.
We're not waiting for this for years. Nobody in the Paladins community is waiting for this anymore. There was a slight chance directly before they shut down before they shut down the Paladins dev team because Smite 2 came out. And they thought that for a year or so that Paladins 2 was being worked on in the background. But then happened the big layoff, and Smite 2 was then the only active game, and there's basically no hope from Hi-Rez themselves to actually resurrect it as Paladins 2, so nobody is waiting for it. We all know it's not coming, and quite frankly, I would prefer it that way, because Hi-Rez doesn't really know what to do with their games.
Did it? You are known in the Paladin teams since it seems like.
But I don't want this from this guy either.
If you actually take a look at the comments down here, all the comments are very generic. Looks like AI generated for the most part.
What the hell? Of course, comments are.
Yes, they are. And I will say exactly, even if we're just looking at the video, even if you don't understand the words on screen because the pixels are so small, nobody writes a paragraph like this. Not even the most verbose of people. For so many people to write this long of a paragraph on the internet is unheard of these days.
Generic because I asked in the video, comment something, whatever. Tell me your preferred champ. Bro, those AI, so you know he knows.
The statistics website that I'm building right now.
Yeah, AI is actually something that you can learn to recognize. He hasn't, so he doesn't know how he is being recognized.
Do the math. What the fuck?
Built on top of AI, right? as we speak, I have a bunch of AI stuff running background, so I know what AI.
Yeah, typically the people that work with AI or have looked into it know what an AI output looks like. So he is way out of his depth here, both in terms of scamming and both in terms of Paladins as a project.
AI looks like.
Okay, you know what AI looks like. Even AI can't say if it is AI, but this guy knows.
I'm very familiar with it, and the whole thing just looks like AI slop. So just be aware. This is a serious red flag. Just don't do this. Like, you're not gonna buy IP with.
You do see it, but not at that volume. Only on highly technical videos or videos full of. Yes. Yes, there's a lot of comments. Too many to be legit.
With like 22k euro.
Okay, about that now. I did the calculation. Maybe I'm a scammer.
Not just too
Look at
many,
this.
but too many long
So
comments.
I did answer him. Hey man, so let's clarify things. Yes, I stated in the video, I'm
And he now discusses his bullshit reply, which is bullshit. And this video is basically just
on a whole
him
community.
going over it. But wait, there's more! Hi-Rez responded. And this is hilarious. Cyberbolt in his Discord has the actual Twitter image from Hi-Rez. There we go. Kilgoon is the current Hi-Rez lead. And he responds, I can confirm that the Paladins IP is not currently for sale. If it was for sale, it would be for far more than 22,000 euros. So he got shut down immediately. So he raised his crowdfunding project to like 1 million. Additionally, I don't think hiring back the dev team is as easy as it sounds. This is absolutely brutally honest and correct. After the Paladins dev team was laid off, all of them are now working different jobs all across America, some even other parts of the world. Like Alyssa from community manager from eons ago works in Japan. Lives and works in Japan. Like, that is literally the other side of the world. The first question is, which version of the dev team? True, there have been at least 4 or 5 solid iterations, but there have also been like members that came and went, even in the patch notes shows, like Jalapeno. But even after you decide on that, all of the former Mochi folks are off doing in the industry now. Garrett has his own studio working on Punch Upon a Time, which is a game. Adonis is on Valorant. Yes, actually, the dude from Rain Day's video. Rain Day himself is like a content creator now, but what the hell was Martini? Martini is actually at Riot, doing character art for Thunderbrush is doing character art for Predecessor. Yes, I actually follow him on Twitter. People are spread over the country and they have all other jobs. You'd need money to pay them to come back and work on Paladins too. Plus, you're talking about tens of millions in development costs alone to pay the team. Because just because he listed off 4 or 5 names here, Paladins actually consist of far more people than that. I will charitably say that I don't think this is intended as a true scam. Those are some honest, not very honest words, but okay. Yes. But comes from a well-intentioned person who doesn't fully grasp the size of this project. This is what I got from his initial video as well. I think this person is very passionate about Paladins, many of us still are, and I would love to see it return and is trying to make that happen, however they can. We get emails from passionate fans all the time. This is what they want. Fans really do want this, and I think this guy wanted to exploit it. Even if he was like honest, this screams of exploitation. However, I can say that any money donated to this GoFundMe will not go towards Paladins 2, as the IP is not for sale. So he has spoken. Kilgoon has spoken. And so there comes the reveal that this was really a scam. Or something close to it. Let's zoom in on this part. Okay guys, now that everything got bigger, I will tell you my real intentions. And I need you to bear with me. Of course, I knew that it is not possible to buy the IP. No, he did not. He went into this either blind or stupid. Of course we cannot make Paladins 2. I am an entrepreneur myself. I know the price of things. No, you don't. You started with 22k. Anybody can call themselves an entrepreneur if they have some money. What my main and realistic goal is? A last update. We had the last update, it was the last update. One last, to fix the bugs that make the game unplayable, fix map rotations, fix AFK auto flag, etc, etc. The game is not really playable as it is cause it was left unfinished. No shit, Sherlock. No live service game ever is finished. So he essentially lied in his initial video about it being either lied initially or is lying now that his infeasible project has been revealed as infeasible by the developers. So that the passionate car can play the game. I never thought this video would raise that much attention, but the only goal was to put eyeballs on the game. On this sake. On this site. On this... I don't know. That sentence was entirely typos, almost. Passionate still can play the game. It's very much playable. Just buggy, but playable, still. You don't need to fix it. If you want, you can modify it on your own time, money, and experience. I do not have any idea of how much one patch costs. In terms of price, if you release like 6 new skins every patch, and the map, and the champion, which is basically just skin work, that runs over a few million on the average side. I just want it to happen, and I'm ready to pay it myself. No, he's asking for people for money. He doesn't have the money. And here he is being roasted. Should we just let with that, to be honest? No, cause no one would have cared, my little bro. Nobody still cares. And the only thing he has done for himself is make things worse for himself. So you mean the goal is one update, like balance update, rank map rotation, etc. You should get them to remove Timbermill. Stop it with the Timbermill hate. Timbermill is a fantastic mech, but whatever. This is the drama. He has been entirely depantsed. Yes, the dev team is disbanded. Some people got to remain on Smite 2, but most people were fired. So this guy basically ruined his whole image in 2 weeks. Great job. Great job. Cinema. But this is why we are doing what we are doing today. We are doing our own siege map in Team Fortress 2.
5 hours later.
Despite being a basement, it's actually quite spacious. Oh, and then there's this building still, of course. Maybe we just put a bunch of rocks on it. Yeah, I actually like this. I like this a lot. Once I get this into the playtest, we are gonna have a playtest stream for this map as well.